Praise the Lord. When we come into the book of Esther and Nehemiah, one thing that we can see over there is how God delivers his people, his anointed ones, the ways that he works wonders, and especially the power of fasting. In the book of Esther, chapter 3, 4, and 5 basically emphasizes on God's deliverance for his people. We see an adversary named Haman who stands against the Jews. We see that he was filled with wrath because of Mordecai, who's a Jew, who did not give him respect or pay homage when he used to walk before him. The passage also emphasizes how he tries to act against the Jews. He goes to the king and approaches him regarding a matter that there is a group of people in your kingdom who are against your rules, who are against your commandments. A lot of things he addresses to the king, but what we see is that initially the king gives him command, since he also requests that he is ready to pay some amount to the person who will destroy this group of people. When the king gives him command, he is very happy and he goes out. He is issuing some sort of papers against the Jews who are in that particular kingdom. When Mordecai the Jew, he comes to know about this, he is wailing and loudly weeping, even though it is not allowed inside a king's court. He wears sackcloth and he comes inside the court and he starts weeping. We see Esther queen, who is sending some clothes to remove Mordecai's sackcloth. Still he is not ready to accept. And when she finds out the matter, she comes to know that there is an adversary who is trying to kill her people. She comes with a decision that if I have to perish, I will perish, but you all fast for me 3 days. We see that the third day, though it was upon the king's command, she went into the chamber of the king, and the golden scepter was stretched towards her. We see her demand. She asked the king to come along with Haman to the banquet that she has prepared. The first day she doesn't reveal, but the second day she reveals about Haman. Meanwhile, we also see that after this fasting, there was something that rose up against Mordecai. When they fast, he tries to make he makes a gallows for Mordecai. Since his request was granted, he suggests his wife, Haman suggests his wife and everyone to make a gallows, and as per their request, he makes a gallows. But we see that that night the king couldn't sleep. My dear child of God, if the enemy tries to push you down, if the enemy tries to devise schemes against you, do not worry. And most of the problems in our life always comes after the fasting. When we fast, we see that same thing in the life of Mordecai. After the fasting, suddenly there was gallows prepared for him. Things went against him. But we see that that night the king couldn't sleep, and the king was made in favor of Mordecai that particular night because God worked over there. God made the king to take the book of Chronicles, and God planned to honor Mordecai. If you are weeping and wailing today, we see the city of Shushan was perplexed in chapter 3, but after few chapters we see the city of Shushan was glad. If right now you are perplexed, if right now you are weeping and wailing, right now you are in bitterness, you are in deep pain, do not worry, because there will be a day, there will be a chapter in your life where you will be glad in that particular thing in which you are worried today. And that is the power of fasting. We also see in the book of Nehemiah the same thing. The 3 men who stood against Nehemiah, he takes fasting, he is weeping. The king asks, what happened to you? Because he's the cupbearer of the king. The king knows that He is not in a situation like how the king used to see him before. The king understands that there is something happening to him. He asks him, and finally he finds out that the wall has been broken down. There is a desire in the heart of Nehemiah to build up that wall again. And we see that he starts that work after a fasting. Again, we see over there, after the fasting, there are a lot of situations, lot of circumstances that comes against Nehemiah in our life too. When you take a fasting, the devil tries to stop you. The devil tries to work against you. After the fasting of Jesus, the devil came with some temptations. The devil tried to work against Nehemiah through some people, Sanballat, Tobiah, Gershom. These were some people who stood against Nehemiah. They mocked them, they reproached them. Sanballat says in chapter 4 that why are they building so a wall that is being built by some stones which are burned? Will this work out? Will this stay? A lot of things Sanballat says. Adding to his words, Tobiah says that how much they built, we can see that if one fox will come, their wall will be broken down. A lot of things lot of things came up in his life where he is reproached, and he prays to God, Lord, you hear my reproach. Turn back whatever they have reproached us to their own heads. And we see their end. We see that the wall took only 52 days, and within 52 days it was being built. My dear ones, whatever reproach you are going through right now, do not worry. If you are in the presence of God with fasting, God is going to deal your matter quickly. God is going to deal your matter in a quicker way, and you will see great and mighty miracles which you might not even have dreamt of. Trust in God, trust in His planning. There is a chapter in your life in which you will be glad. Maybe right now you are perplexed, right now you are worried, considering some situations in your life, considering some reproaches of the enemy. Do not worry, God is with you. May God bless you all.